Hello guys, this is FB for StagePark.tv once more. Today I want to share my views on, or to expand my views on those guys I follow on YouTube, those who have helped me enhance my knowledge of the crypto space as well as traditional stocks. Okay. By the way, this is not financial advice. This is just educational content and entertainment content only. If you need the service of a financial advisor, I would kindly urge you to go and seek one, because I'm not. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, thank you very much and welcome on board. Uh, Myself, my professional background, I do hold a couple of executive roles within the medical technology space. I like what I do, but crypto was just too much to resist. Okay, and I've learned quite a lot from newbies, as I was back then, almost 2 years now, as well as the OGs, as they call them. Okay, there are pros and cons in listening to each of those. Okay, the best way to approach crypto is to do your own research. The best investment you can make is invest in yourself by learning, reading, and consuming as much content as you want. Okay. In addition, don't underestimate the skills you bring from whatever walk of life you're coming from. Okay, you might have been working in retail, warehousing, construction, or banking. Whatever skills you may have brought in to the space, they will be valuable. Okay, there are different ways to contribute to the space. It's not all about you know developers or programmers or influencers, YouTubers, and crypto influencers and so forth. Anyone with a skill, whatever that skill might be, crypto is so welcoming. And I can tell you as well, some of the skills, you'll be surprised how much of your skills you can transfer to crypto. Okay. And before I forget as well, before going further, guys, it would help my channel if you can click like and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. This is all about the YouTube algorithm. Okay. I'm yet to understand how it works, but I'm sure over time I will. Okay. But for a year now, please, if you're looking for or seeking for crypto content, you are new to crypto, you want to know who to follow, which is the main purpose of this video today. I'm going to send down the people I followed myself and I continue to follow today, and it's mostly going to be YouTube. And then in upcoming videos, I might also include people I follow on platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Okay, but for today, I just want to highlight those who have helped me a great deal to learn and improve myself. Okay, so without further ado, I'll get started. The first one I want to mention is a guy I've highlighted in my previous video called Andre Jack. Okay, very nice guy. His content delivery excellent. Okay, it's enjoyable to watch. He's got this weird thing about his magic. Some of it is great. Some of it is kind of average. But there you go. But I do enjoy his content. Okay, if anything, I actually learned one or two things about dividend stocks. I think I highlighted that in my previous video as well, where I end up picking up a couple of traditional stocks, dividend stocks, and they started small amount, but they started paying dividends. So I think that's long term. They are long term projects. I think that's something I'll credit to him. He did help me on that, because I had to explore it further. He introduced the subject, right in front of me, and then alongside my own research, which is quite important, I end up, picking up those stocks. Okay, so Andre, keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate that, and I'm sure all the people who are joining the space today, whether it's traditional stocks or crypto, they are going to learn quite a lot from you. And thank you very much. Okay, the next one is a guy called Kevin. He's called Meet Kevin. I think that's his stage name. Very good guy, and the enthusiasm is not limited to just one space. Okay, He's into crypto. He's into traditional stocks. He also delved into politics. Kevin, if you ever come across my video, man, I did like that. Okay, if anything, that showed me you're a grafter. Okay, and you put your money where your mouth is. And I did like some of the things you did when you were doing your campaigns and stuff. How you were mixing technology and traditional approaches to campaigning. I think blockchain could, bring some, some added value to, politics, especially around campaigning and accountability, because I think that is lacking. Okay, politicians not accountable. Okay, but everyone else must be accountable. Politicians. Okay, so thank you for that. But anyway, Kevin's approach to to investing is very good, and he's quite honest. He's one of the few guys on YouTube who, if he messes up, he'll own up and say, "Guys, I messed up. I should have done this." That's reflection. Uh, in my part of the world, in my professional career, reflecting on what has gone on, it's not a bad thing. If anything, it actually makes you stronger because you're learning from your own experiences. If you don't reflect, you don't learn from your own experiences. So, Kevin, your delivery is just great. And if there are any new people out there listening, Kevin is one to watch. Not all the content will be ideal. If you just want to focus on crypto, you may find that maybe 75% of his content, depending on whether we have a bull run or not, 75% of his content will be traditional stocks, and maybe just a tiny percentage will be, crypto. But he's a great guy to watch, and I do enjoy all of his videos. Okay, he's a great guy. Okay, the third guy I want to talk about is a guy called Jason. I think it's Jason Pisner or Piz. Guys, if I'm murdering your names, I do apologize in advance. Okay, it's not intentional. Okay, but I'm trying. Okay, Jason, I think he's an Australian guy. I'll link anyone I'm mentioning in this video, guys. I'll link their details down below, as well as their Twitter handles if they've got any. Okay, so that if you want to follow them, you can just click those links and go to whatever platform or their channels. Okay, once you're down there, guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe, as well as hitting that notification bell. The YouTube algorithm, that's what it's all about. Okay, you don't want to miss any of my upcoming content. You may miss one of my blockbuster videos. You never know. Blockbuster. That's a quip. Anyway, so Jason, one thing I like about Jason is his laid back approach, and also his openness. One thing that sticks in mind as well watching his videos, he's got this public trading portfolio he does with his followers and stuff. Yeah, I think that's quite helpful because it also, whilst I don't subscribe to giving people fish, okay, I believe in giving people, fishing lines, so that I teach them how to fish, and then they go to catch their own fish. But I think the way he does with his, public trading portfolio, it shows people that this is a guy who puts his money where his mouth is. So Jason, if you do ever come across my video, man, well done, and your content is appreciated, not just by myself, but there are quite a few newbies out there who actually I'm sure your follower base is it's getting bigger and bigger so over time. But yeah, thank you. I did learn quite a lot from you. Okay, thank you very much. Then there is another guy called Alex Baker. Alex Baker, yeah, that one is on steroids. Okay, you have to be thick-skinned to enjoy his content. I do enjoy it very much. Okay, there are some that are some videos that he he posts that I don't really enjoy, like one way is just playing a video game. Okay, those Alex, yes, I know there's an audience for that, but some of us, yeah, I don't have to watch, so don't mention that. I don't have to watch, but some of your videos are just up there. The enthusiasm, the passion, and you give it to us as it should be. There's no need to dress things up. Okay, we need sometimes us winnies. Okay, people who just whine about everything. As if someone has forced you to come and into the space and invest. We whine about everything. Oh, that token or that project you mentioned is gone down. Of course, it's going to go down. It's the market. It's psychology of the market. Okay, just think about it. If in the crypto space there are, say, 200 million people invested in, You're trying to deal with the complexities of 200 million sets of brains. That's what it is. So stop whining at the person who just, posted the content. You follow that without, carrying out your own research. Okay, so that is for you. If you're a newbie, listen to these guys that I'm highlighting, but on top of that, do your own research to see if there's any substance what they are saying. Okay, it's very important doing your own research. If anything, some of the great gains are made in crypto, throughout the 2 years I've been in. I've made them off my own back. I did my own research, and then I weighed my research against what some of these influencers were saying. Some of them, it was just complete welcome. That's Jason's, favorite word. It was complete welcome, okay? Because I remember one of the guys mentioning EOS, saying it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But what people forgot to mention right at the beginning is EOS was, just on a downtrend from its ICO days to where it is today. And there was no developer activity at all of note. Okay, there might have been developments, but there was no developer activity of note. Okay, so that was one that I invested in following someone. I thought you could trust their opinion, but it turned out that they know nothing. Okay, some of the guys now, these so-called influencers, if you want to, put some substance to it, is they've tried their hands on their own projects, and those projects have just, failed. put it bluntly, they failed because it's easy when someone else is doing it, but when you are in the driving seat, it's not that easy, is it? Okay. Anyway, so but Alex Baker, I do like his content. The way he delivers his content, it's sometimes he gives it to you as it should be. You might feel hurt, or you might feel he's being a little bit, aggressive, but sometimes we need that. Instead of whining, man up. You're old enough to invest, so stop, blaming all your problems on an individual. You are the individual. Take control of your life. Okay, that's why you joined crypto, right? You want to take care of your life, take control of your life, and yet you're blaming someone else. Okay, and then there's a guy called Coin Bureau. I think he's UK based. I like his setup. I think he's got a decent team behind him, and I think it's actually it's a professional setup, a professional entity. And I like his news segment that he does once a week, I think. And his subjects are quite diverse. Okay, he's not just limited to one subject. He'll go. They're all within the margins of crypto, but the subjects are quite varied. So he might be touching on regulatory, overreach. Then he goes on to the political space, how it's impacting crypto. Who are the richest people within the crypto space, and so forth. So he's but the delivery is just something top quality, top notch. Those are some of the guys I follow, and I came across Coin Bureau right from the beginning when I joined. Okay, I do believe he's been within this space for quite a long time. Okay, that's Coin Bureau. And then I did mention in my previous video as well about Ben Cohen of Into the Crypto Base. He's into the crypto base. And his technical analysis, I think, is great. He's up there with the best as well, Ben. And he does put a lot into his research, as well, you can tell. And you can also follow what he's saying, regardless of how complicated this subject is. When someone delivers in such a way that makes you understand something that is supposed to be complicated or complex, it means that person is good, and Ben is one of those people. Okay? Yeah. Overall, Ben is one of those influencers you want to follow. You don't want to miss majority. I emphasize majority of his content. Okay, guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And whilst you're at it, you can comment as well. And the guys I'm mentioning or dropping their names within my video, please follow their links down below, and you'll learn a lot from them. I'm just trying to introduce these guys to you if you haven't come across them yet. Some of them are quite big, so I'm sure you've actually watched them. This is just a confirmation from a newbie who learned something, from these guys. And I'm not doing bad, okay? I could be better. I'm not doing bad myself. So, just to put it all out there, okay? I've learned a lot from these guys, and I think I'm on the right trajectory. I think I will improve over time. And I do learn from time to time, and I don't stop learning. Okay, so that's Ben for you. There's another one. I don't know if I mentioned Jason. I think I did. Then there is you know, crypto space is very confusing, overwhelming if you knew. Okay, and you hear influencer X saying that, influencer Y saying something else. When you try to reconcile the two, they don't make any sense. So in that case, you need educational content that will guide you in the right direction. That's what education does. It's supposed to guide you in the right direction. If content does not guide you in a solid direction, that content is not educational. It's either entertainment or just pure, you know, outright misleading. Okay. So what you do then? Who do you follow in this? You know, in your time of need. Say you're overwhelmed. You got all this, you know, content to, you've consumed all this, but you still don't know which direction to go. Okay. Worry no more. There's a guy called Ashoshi. That guy, in terms of educational content, absolutely fantastic. Okay. When I watch Ashoshi, you know, it's almost like you're watching you're watching a program you don't want to miss when it's released. That's, you know, Ashoshi. Especially there's one he does on a weekly basis, something to do with coffee. You know, I'll put the link down below for that you know, channel that I like so much. That guy, you know, he demystifies some of the, you know, things. It could be, you know, jargon that developers use or projects are using, or just an outright, you know, summarization of a project's, you know, white paper. Because some of the white papers, I think they are made complicated, or they are written so complex that the ordinary person, you know, a layman won't be able to understand. But Ashoshi kind of, you know, put, you know, demystifies it, interprets it, and then lays out there, you know, for us lay people, laymen to understand. And he does a very good job. And also he engages with his followers. You know, he's got a you know, Q&A segment with his followers where people are posting, you know, post some questions, and he answers the questions instead of saying, oh, the question should have been. No. Anyway, that's a social for you. I don't know if I mentioned Meet Kevin as well, who, you know, a guy I respect very much. You know, he does both traditional stocks and crypto, but most of his content, I think, is mostly traditional, you know, stocks, 75%, and the remainder in crypto. And he's not limited to, you know, a single space. He does, you know, dip his fingers or his hands into different things. I quite like that. Okay, and it's good. It's good content as well. You know, good value for money, because, you know, at the end of the day, if I'm spending my time on you, it better be good. It better be good content. I don't want to be wasting my time on content that does not, you know, enhance my knowledge at all, or take me from A to B. Okay, and then there are others that you know, there's another guy called Luck Davis. Okay, Graham Stephan. I like Graham Stephan because Graham Stephan is I think they are friends with you know, Mick Kelvin. Graham Stephan, there is one or two particular videos that I like about his you know, history. There's one that it's got a ring of you know, rags to riches story to it. Okay, I'll try and find the, you know, the title and link it down below. To me, what that tells me is a grafter. So in life, in any walk of life, if you're hardworking, you get rewarded. Okay, and Graham is that example. Okay, so if you want motivation and to actually see if you can make it, whatever you choose to do in life, try and watch some of the, you know, some of his videos. He's you know, good delivery. Okay, the only difference is you know, with the guys I've mentioned, they all have different. I think there is a variation in terms of investment. Others have invested a lot into their, you know, outfits, you know, YouTube outfits, as in their channels. Others, they are still, you know, it's all, you know, it's still being done on a budget. But there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, what you're looking is content, not how good the presentation is. Okay, presentation is great, but it's all about you know, the content, whether it's enriching your life and enhancing your knowledge. Okay, that's what matters. Okay, there's another guy I follow from time to time called JRNY Crypto. Okay, again, decent guy, crypto jab, like his delivery, and you know, plenty of energy there. UG Capital Venture, Crypto Capital Venture, and so forth. Very, very, very good guys. There's another one called the guy is called Rob. I will link his channel down there. Okay, I've forgotten the channel now, but he is fresh air, especially when there's chaos everywhere. When he comes on, it kind of calms things down. Okay, so here you see, I'm coming, from the likes of Graham, who delivers at 100 miles an hour, to someone like Rob, who delivers his content in a calm manner that calms you down. If you nervous, kind of, okay. If you want graphs and charts and band, got band, okay. If you want something that is close to conventional, news reporting, you got Coin Bureau. That's what I think. Okay, when you watch it, you might think different, and I'm sure those guys will think different as well. They will have opinions of this new big YouTube. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's what I want to share with you today. Before you go, please don't forget to click like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell in case you miss one of my upcoming blockbuster, videos. You never know. You never know when it's gonna come. Okay. Bye.